It's 7 o'clock. Yeah, in the anime, I think he mentions them being cool, like, once, and then it comes to the nighttime. Or to this night, and then, bam. It's 7 o'clock. Tosca comes right on time.
お待たせ。必要なものを揃えてたら時間かかっちゃった。で、そっちの準備はどう？
Oh, could be better. I show her the wooden sword bag. There's one wooden sword in here. This is about all the preparation I can do.
まあ、しょうがないか。そもそも白兵戦ならこっちはセイバーがいるんだし、エミヤ君は様子を見ているだけでいいかもね。
Yeah. Which I get it, right? If they try to stick every little thing, like if they try to make a one-to-one copy of just animated VN, it probably would have been like 30 episodes long, and they probably didn't want to do like a weird number of episodes, I guess. So it's understandable why they did it the way they did, I guess.
そうだな。セイバーがいる以上、俺はセイバーのフォローをするだけだ。
Yeah. Like, one show I think actually did a really, like, I know people have been clowning on it lately, but I think My Hero Academia has done an extremely good job with, like, keeping everything from the original manga in place. Like, some things were changed around a little bit, but that was actually by Horikoshi Kohei's, like, suggestion. So, and for the most part, it's all. Actually, there's only one thing I can think of that was cut out. Just one scene, which is pretty impressive, well, at least so far. I don't know. Well, I can't think of a situation where I'll be helping out Saber.
リン、なぜアーチャーはいないのですか？
Then, Saber asks with a serious expression.
父さんがアーチャーを連れてきてないのか？
Yeah. That's like the big issue with Naruto that I had. Like, the 800 episodes between Naruto and Naruto Shippuden, aren't like 300 of those episodes filler episodes? Or like it was a crazy number. Like, oh no.
ええ、あいつなら置いてきた。今夜は奇襲だし、セイバーがいるなら必要ないでしょ。正直なところ、あいつとキャスターを合わせたくないのよ。
Yeah, I don't blame you, Ren. He's been being kind of weird. More than that, yeah. I just knew it was definitely in like the hundreds. Like, it's just absurd. Like One Piece, even One Piece kinda. It's weird. One Piece, even though it's been going on forever and it's like it's at 1,000 episodes now, I think. Like it recently hit 1,000, like just 2 days ago, I think. Hit 1,000 episodes. I think even that has less. It's technically less filler, that are around the same amount as Naruto, and has more episodes. Alright, I should probably focus on the actual thing I'm playing right now. Tosuka starts walking. I don't know what she's thinking, but I guess we won't be getting Archer's help. Yeah, because wasn't the Naruto manga finished like 2 years or something before, or like 3 years before the anime, and like they added stuff in even after that, like added filler, yeah. So like, just well, I had like, you know, 30, 40 or so filler episodes just to extend it a little bit more, you know, pad it out a little bit. One has to pass this intersection if one is to go from the school to the Ryota Temple. Or maybe not that many, like probably like 20-ish filler episodes, but still. It's already been an hour since we got here. Boundary fields been created here.
外から見られるのはアウトだけど、防音だけは完璧よ。ここ一帯ミサイルが落ちても周りには気づかれないわ。
Let's avoid shooting missiles. According to Tosuka. It's so quiet around us. I guess it's because Tosuka's boundary field is working, but the town is too lifeless. It's already been 7 days since the Holy Grail War started. It seems the town is having its spirit slowly drained without anyone noticing.
来た。エミヤくん、隠れて。
Okay. I move to the wall. I can't even hear footsteps. I see a shadow under the streetlight. A tall and lean figure. The familiar figure is definitely that of Kuzuki Suichiro. Kuzuki-sensei passes us with his usual ordered steps. He's too defenseless. Oh, you think that? I'm suddenly attacked by the feeling that Kuzuki-sensei might be innocent.
なあ、登坂。やっぱりクズキは違うんじゃないのか。
まあ、やってみればはっきりするでしょう。
It seems Tosuka's in doubt as well. I guess she's still going with the plan as she points her index finger at Kuzuki-sensei. Gander. It is a curse to reduce the target's physical ability, considered to be the simplest magic. Gander doesn't get explained in the anime, does it? It just kind of looks like she's shooting at you, but no actual... Actually, does it get explained? I don't think it does. Tosuka's Gander shot is more like a gunshot, but I'm sure she'll go easy this time.
準備はいい？エミヤくん。
Oh, I think so. She murmurs. Also, it was also kind of weird. In the anime, when Saber was fighting Berserker, didn't Ren go confront Ilya? That wasn't in this. But like, I'm pretty sure it happened in the anime, though. But like, she gets blown away by Ilya. Like, instantly. I'll still make it. There's a possibility that Kuzuki Soichiro is innocent. Isn't there another way to check if he's a master or not? Doesn't matter. I'll stop her. We can't do this. This method is too violent.
登坂、待った。いくらなんでも軽率すぎる。
今さら遅い。ここまで来てやめられるか。
Tosuka sticks out her left hand. Okay, I'm gonna load the save and not stop her. but just because I don't want to potentially maybe lose Rin points, so guess it's the only option. I bite my lips to bear the uneasiness. I'll have to bear it. If Kuzuki-sensei turns out to be innocent, I'll just have to remove the curse on him with all my power.
仕掛けるわよ。
Yeah. She takes a small breath. And right after that, a black bullet is released. She must have made a sound on purpose. It's slow. And the black haze goes for Kuzuki like a pitcher's changeup. A wind of disease that will cause him to be sick in bed for 2 days. But 2 days of inaction is fatal for a master. There has to be some kind of a reaction if Kuzuki-sensei is a master.
やば。
Tosaka jumps. Kuzuki doesn't react at all. Tosaka's gander shot mercilessly hits Kuzuki Suichiro's head. But right before that, it is nullified by a robe that suddenly appears in the sky.
Oh.
The man that was supposed to get hit by the gander shot looks at us, as if saying he knew we were here all along. Yeah.
Tosaka!
I quickly take the wooden sword out of my bag and put magical energy into it. There's no time to be screwing up the strengthening magic. The robe that appeared in front of Kuzuki now takes form. Female limbs appear from the bluish-purple robe. Teleportation. A complete teleportation is considered to be a sorcery even in this modern world. Casters easily performed such a thing to appear in front of us.
忠告したはずですよ、宗一郎。このようなことになるから、あなたは竜道寺にとどまるべきだと。
Yeah, but, you know, stubborn. She must think nothing of us. She calmly talks to her master, Kuzuki.
そうでもない。実際に獲物は釣れた。
そうね。あまり大きな魚ではなさそうだけど、大量であることは間違いないわ。
Running away would be hard now. No, you could try. No. If Castor and her master are here, all we have to do is fight them, even if this is in the middle of the town. But before that...
出てこないの？残念ね。顔ぐらいは見ておきたかったのですけど。
何よあのタヌキ。こっちの素性なんてもう分かってるくせに。
I'm sure she does. Tosaka grumbles from her hiding spot. Castor must hear it.
3秒あげるわ、お嬢さん。それであなたがしたことをそのまま返してあげましょう。
Since she says so and points her hand in our direction. I recall what happened at the Ryudo Temple. That wouldn't be good to be out in the middle of the street. She won't hold back. Knowing her, I bet she would destroy this whole area along with the wall we're hiding behind.
エミヤ君、合図をしたら飛んで。セイバー、準備はいい？
I sense her nodding behind me. But there's something I need to confirm. I need to confirm before that.
すまん。それは後にしてくれ、トサカ。
え？
What? I don't wait for her reply. I go out into the intersection with my wooden sword.
シロ！
Tosaka must not want me to go to let me go alone, as she comes out as well.
あら、意外ね。少しは物分かりが良くなったのかしら、坊や。
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I have to kill you. Castor watches us with composure. Kuzuki is standing next to her. We're about 10 meters apart. No matter how I think about it, Castor's finger would be much faster than me running into them. Yeah. But I showed myself in spite of that. I have to do something before I fight. That is...
遠坂とエミヤか。マトウだけではなく、お前たちまでマスターとはな。魔術師とはいえ、因果な人生だ。
Yeah, this game does have a weird way of doing things. You're right, Soichiro. Fate is rather an odd game. To check the true identity of Kuzuki Soichiro, the one Castor's protecting.
どうしたエミヤ？話があるのではないのか？
He says so in his usual manner. I don't feel a presence as a magus from Kuzuki-sensei. No, I don't even feel his desire to win the Holy Grail War. Then...
Kuzuki, あんた、キャスターに操られてるのか?
If he was, do you think Castor would have him tell you yes? Like, it's possible that Kuzuki-sensei is controlled by Castor, like Archer said. I can't fight against Kuzuki-sensei until I get this cleared up. Castor admits an intent to kill. That alone tells me the question is off limits for her.
うるさい坊や。殺してしまおうかしら。
I mean, you tried that once already, so... Her words are not a threat. But...
待て。その質問の出所は何だ、エミヤ。
Kuzuki-sensei stops her in his usual manner.
疑問には理由があるはずだ。言ってみるがいい。
My throat is dry. It must be Castor's intent to kill. The robed figure tells me I'll be killed if I say something bad. I bear it and...
あんたがどうやってマスターになったかは知らない。けど、あんたはまともな人間だろ。なら、キャスターがやっていることを見逃しているはずがない。だっていうのに見逃してるってことは、あんたは知らないんじゃないかって思っただけだ。
I say so while glaring at Castor.
キャスターがやっていることだと？
Yeah?
ああ。そいつは竜道寺に巣を張って、町中の人間から魔力を集めてる。ここ最近連続している混成事件は、全部そいつの仕業だ。今までも、そしてこれからも犠牲者は増え続ける。キャスターが魔力を吸い上げ続ける限り、いずれ死んじまう人間だって出てくるだろう。
Huh?
そいつは、町の人間は生贄だって言った。取り返しのつかないことになるのは、そう先のことじゃない。
なるほど、そういうことか。通常善良な人間ならばキャスターを放置できない。
I mean, I would like to think so, yeah.
にもかかわらずマスターである私がキャスターを放置しているのは彼女に操られているからだと考えたわけだな。
Yes.
ああ。もしあんたがキャスターの行為を知っていて放っておいているなら、あんたはただの殺人鬼だ。俺も容赦はしない。けど、あんたが操られているんなら別だ。俺たちはキャスターだけを倒す。
いや、今の話は初耳だ。
He declares so firmly. I don't think it's a lie. Kuzuki Soichiro is straightforward like when he's teaching. sigh with relief, while keeping watch on Caster. Kuzuki-sensei is a victim if he's controlled by Caster. Then all that's left is to defeat Caster.
だがエミヤ、キャスターの行いはそう悪いものなのか？
But still, Kuzuki Soichiro plainly says so.
なんだって。
他人が何人死のうが私には関わりのないことだ。加えてキャスターは命までは取っていない。
Yet?
まったく随分と半端なことをしているのだな、キャスター。そこまでするのなら一息で根こそぎ奪った方が良いだろうに。
Okay. Wow. Yeah. Shiro's gonna be pissed. He's not any different from usual. Kuzuki Soichiro gives his honest opinion.
無関係の人間を巻き込むつもりか。
全ての人間は無関係だが、まあ私が何者であるかはそちらで言い当てただろう。私は魔術師などではない。ただのそこいらにいる朽ち果てた殺人鬼だよ。
Kuzuki takes a step back. He watches us from behind Caster.
キャスターの傀儡というのは当たっているがな。私は聖杯戦争など知らん。キャスターが殺し、お前たちが殺し合うというのなら傍観するだけだ。もっとも私も自分の命が一番可愛い。キャスターが何を企もうと知らぬ。私はただ私を阻む者を殺すだけだ。では好きにしろ、キャスター。生かすも殺すもお前の自由だ。
You know, for a teacher, signing off on your student's execution is kinda... Caster is standing in front of us with an expression of victory.
ああ、もうとんだ狸同士じゃないあいつら。
Tosca complains, but she doesn't move. No, she cannot move. In terms of skills as Magi, we have no chance of beating Caster. Masters are Magi, so we cannot match an excellent Magus like Caster.
そうか。ではここで死しても構わんのだな。キャスターのマスターよ。
I hear a voice from behind me. Before I can turn around, the servant of the sword, Saber, charges forward.
Saber!
Even my voice won't catch up to her. Saber's already armed and charges at Kuzuki like the wind.
お待ちなさい、セイバー。
Time for some Kuzuki. Caster confronts Saber with her casting. She uses 5 verses for her spell. If Saber is a wind for charging 10 meters in a flash, Caster is a lightning for finishing her spell even faster. It's a raging thunder at that. She shoots off 5 bullets of light in under a second, and the bullets pierce Saber like fatal thorns. You sure about
大魔
that?
力。いいえ、私の魔術を防ぎきる騎士など知らない。
Caster screams. Even Archer had to evade Caster's spell, but Saber's nullifying it just by glaring at it. Saber's not looking at Caster. Her target, the one she has to slash, is Caster's master, Kuzuki Soichiro. Saber slashes Kuzuki without hesitation.
宗一郎。 様。
Just like, this is cute. The intersection becomes silent again. Saber stops after slashing her sword. Everyone here thinks that the battle is over due to the incredible speed. Yes. Everyone except Kuzuki Soichiro, who is standing there calmly. The fuck is... Okay. Charge, stop, slash. Having repelled all of Caster's spells, Saber settled the match without giving anybody a chance to stop her. The charging speed, her footwork, and her attack were perfect. Her invisible sword slashed the enemy master. A surprise attack at the perfect moment. Saber's powerful slash splits Kuzuki Soichiro in two. No, it should have split him in two. Bewilderment causes her to gasp. When the interlude popped up, I was like, "You're not doing this right now, are you, game?" But okay, it was still in the scene. Also, I just dropped a fuckload of frames. Holy shit. Why did I just drop 15,000 frames in the last like 3 minutes? Okay. Bewilderment causes her to gasp. What is going on? Yeah, about that. Saber, still in the posture of having swung the sword, stares at the enemy in front of her with blank amazement.
バカな。
Even Saber doesn't understand what's going on. A perfect strike that was slashed horizontally. The attack is stopped. The sword is stopped before slashing the enemy's body, being caught between something.
足と腕。
Can such a miracle occur? Her sword has been stopped by her enemy, Kuzuki Soichiro. Knee and elbow. Her sword has been stopped, caught between his elbow and knee. Saber doesn't know, of course, that there is a technique to stop an enemy's blade with bare hands, and that there are experts today who actually use it. But still, she would not have stood there in astonishment if this were a normal fight. But this is the battle of a servant, and the enemy is a mere human. For him to stop an invisible sword with his bare body, he must be insane.
侮ったな、セーバー。
Yeah. His voice is deep, as if coming down from the ground. How do you come down from the ground? Okay, whatever. Oh, should be coming up from the ground. Whatever. Saber's body moves, while she tries to pull back her sword with all her might. At that instant, an unknown impact strikes her head from the back. She doesn't understand at all. Yeah? It's her first time fighting a man that can stop a sword barehanded. Then could this be an attack with his bare hands? She was punched? The back of her head was hit from such close range? She evades it, still not knowing what it is. Something goes past her temple. Saber understands that it's a fist strengthened by some magic, and she jumps. As she has a long weapon, she is at a disadvantage at close range against an unarmed opponent. Saber retreats to short range, the range where she can make use of her sword. course, she keeps facing the enemy while she does so. She's moving to get out of the range advantageous to her enemy. It's an established rule to pursue a retreating enemy, but the enemy doesn't pursue her. Caster's master, the man who will be defeated if he stays there, does not move, and he pierces through her solar plexus. She breathes out. She only feels the impact. The attack is stopped by her armor, and only the impact comes to her. Yeah. I wonder, right? Because, like, servants are just generally stronger than humans, so would Kuzuki still have been able to stop it if his limbs weren't enhanced? Like, he obviously has the technique to do it, but would Saber's pure power be able to get through that if he wasn't strengthened by magic? No? Okay, yeah. I wouldn't think so, but, like, I don't know. The impacts continue. Yeah, that's what I thought. It just, like, he's obviously, he's clearly skilled, so it would, I don't know. But I guess if there's an overwhelming enough power difference, yeah, I guess it wouldn't matter. The things aimed accurately at her vital points are human fists. Did she even have time to gasp? By the time she realizes that his mountain-like fingers are the cause of the impact, the match has already been decided. The fists shower down on her. The man's fists are fired in rapid succession with heaviness and intensity as if they were made of iron. How should it be expressed? His arms are flexible like a whip, but they move in right angles. If his arms are shot out like a flash, his forearms that move from there are like the techniques of a fierce god. The almost invisible attacks are all attacking her in her weak spots. He allows no counterattack. Even her arms are targeted, and the pain reaches her core even through her armor. The attacks all come from the outside to the inside. The swinging arms change direction using the elbow as the fulcrum, and they beat Saber from impossible directions. They're sharp and dull. It's not an instant kill, but they contain poison that will lead to death. That is all that is contained in these attacks. Even though the fists cannot be avoided, they aren't that heavy. But the pain numbs her mind every time she receives a blow. Taking that small opening, the fist goes to the back of her head like Death's scythe. Damn. Saber's getting beat the fuck down, man. She avoids it instinctively. It's so hard for me to comment during this part though, because I've seen this fight in the anime, so I'm like, I'm kind of just here watching it play out again. Attacks going for her arms and body are fine, but the back of the head would prove fatal for her. Therefore, Saber concentrates on that one attack. A monster that can stop a sword with his bare hands. Facing these strange attacks that she's experiencing for the first time, the only thing she trusts are her own instincts. I don't know. I mean, yeah. The enemy's arms stop moving. His stance is like his arms, steady like a rock.
なるほど。目がいいのではなく勘がいいということか。
Yeah. The man moves. What's different about the attack? Saber, who was avoiding all the fatal blows, could not dodge his attack. Her mind fades. Shiro, now would be a good time to step in. The impact landing on the back of her head shakes her brain. But she still manages to raise her hands. The man's attacks cannot penetrate through her armor. Then, the man will go for her bared head. Saber raises her arms to protect her face. The impact comes through the arms. It's like a snake crawling through a thick forest. The enemy's fists easily make their way through. Her mind fades away. The body of the snake, his left elbow, smashes into her collarbone. Saber avoids it by retreating a bit and grips her sword. The course of the fist after that. She readies herself for the blow that will go for the back of her head from the left side. She cannot make light of him anymore. If the enemy is to take her consciousness, she will let him. But she will cut down his arms as compensation. She opens her eyes wide and... she's astonished at the change. With the elbow as the fulcrum, the blow comes straight down from above. The circular orbit of his attacks changed to a straight line. She instantly moves her neck to avoid the blow going for her head. The impact lands on her shoulder. She glares at her enemy with her left shoulder destroyed, and her spine freezes up the instant she does so. The man moves back half of his body. His right hand that has not been used yet. The fist that has been set at the height of her throat is released like a cannon. Unlike the previous attacks that followed a line, this attack is executed as a point. A thrusting fist aimed at the person in front of him. With his force and precise accuracy, he should be able to pierce through her. With his charged attack, it should be easy to pierce Saber's throat, break her bone, and smash her head to pieces. But it misses. A surprise attack is useless on her, as she has instincts bordering on precognition. The snake-like fist grazes past her neck. Seeing that, she tries to step in to attack, but at that moment... BAM! An unbelievable sound comes from right beside her neck. The snake's fang pierces her. The instant it's dodged, the attack that passed her uses its fingers to dig into her neck with a sound. Ah, yikes. Dig into the neck, huh? That's not terrifying at all.
Uncle.
Shiro? Anybody? The shock passes through her as a shudder. Yes, a hand is originally something used to grab, not Shit, I should have gotten god damn it. I should have gotten the full graphic of that. Yeah, I fucked up. Okay. It must be supported by caster's magic as the enemy's fingers easily squeeze off her neck. Saber's sword is raised. Her sword moves off to cut the enemy's arm before her neck is crushed. But she's unable to finish her attack. Before the sword is swung, her body itself is swung like a sword. She feels her body fly through the air and overswing like a pitcher. The man holds on to Sabre's neck. He throws her with one arm. A fastball with a human as the ball. There's no way she can land safely from it. Her neck is scraped off, and she's smashed into a concrete wall at a speed of 200 kilometers per hour. God damn, dude. Her body is forced to stop its action. Yeah. Everyone watches it in astonishment. Not just me and Tosaka. Even Castor, who should be overwhelmed with victory, watches her master in astonishment. Sabre's quick charge to Kuzuki's counterattacks. From the nightmare-like neck grab to the perfect throw that fascinated even us. Sabre doesn't move. She was thrown by her neck and smashed back first into the wall. The wound on her neck should be fatal. Even worse, she hit the wall with such speed. I don't think it killed her, but I'm sure she won't be able to move. At the very least, Sabre will stay on the ground until the wounds on her neck and body heal. I murmur without realizing. Even though his fists are strengthened using Castor's magic, Kuzuki is only human. Who could possibly think that he would be able to overwhelm a servant in hand-to-hand combat? Nobody.
マスターの役割は後方支援などと決めつけるのはいいがな。
The lean figure turns.
例外は常に存在する。私のように前に出るしか能のないマスターもいるということだ。
You just proved that to us. So, their roles as the ones to fight and one to support are reversed.
何をしているキャスター？事前に言っておいただろう。後方支援をするのなら敵の飛び道具は始末しておけと。
The enemy, Kuzuki, stares at Tosaka. A threat to him would not be Sabre, but Tosaka is able to attack from a distance. That's why he won't attack us. He fully knows that letting a Magus fight a Magus would be the most sure way to a kill.
どうしたキャスター？好きにしていいと言ったが。
いえ、セイバーには私が手を下します。宗一郎、あなたは残ったマスターを。
Okay. I mean, she wants to convert Sabre, so I guess, yeah. Kuzuki silently nods and walks toward us. Castor faces Sabre behind him.
ちょっとセイバーは面食らってやられたけど、あいつのネタは分かってる。要は近づかれる前に倒せばいいんでしょ。
Good luck with that, Rin. Like honestly, good luck. Tosaka slowly retreats while glaring at Kuzuki. A battle between a Magus and a fighter is a fight for distance. Even though Kuzuki has monstrous fighting techniques, he has no magic resistance. Therefore, we can win if he casts something. We win if we manage to cast a spell before he reaches us. Kuzuki faces Tosaka and does not move. Castor is walking towards the wall where Sabre is smashed. illusion is a mistake. That's an opening I can take advantage of. So now... no, sa. I think protecting Bryn is the right choice, right? It would be the canon choice. Is Saber's the canon choice? No, Saber's bad end. Okay. Yeah, I was like, that doesn't sound right. I'm pretty sure he protected Tosaka in the anime, but I was like, so that's why I was like, oh wait, what? Okay, but yeah, I saved, right? Yeah. Okay. Help Saber. I'll protect Saber. Even though she might not be able to defeat him, Tosaka should have the advantage if she concentrates on running away. There's about 5 meters between us. If Kuzuki takes another step, Tosaka should react instantly to avoid Kuzuki's attack. But Saber's different. Her neck is half cut off and she was smashed back first into a wall. Saber's in a terrible situation right now. Even if she may be invincible against Magi, Caster could easily defeat her in that state.
Tosaka, tanamu!
I ready my wooden sword and charge at Kuzuki. My objective is to reach Saber, who's about to be attacked by Caster. I swing my wooden sword at Kuzuki as I pass him. Here we go. Shiro's head's about to be rolling down the hill. I'm sure he'll avoid it, but Tosaka should take advantage of the opening I create. I swing my sword. It doesn't even do anything. Yeah, the wooden sword is easily destroyed. He deprives me of my left foot with the returning blow, and... he rushes in at Tosaka in an instant. Time stops. Tosaka's astonished, but she instantly points her hand at Kuzuki. Yeah, good luck with that. Oh, yeah, there it goes. Yep, she's gone. But the right hand that almost pierced Saber's neck is thrust at her chest. Oh. I thought he was gonna punch right through her. Tosaka's breath is stopped at the impact. Then a hammer-like fist strikes her head mercilessly. I'd taken my fate seeing her miserable figure. Tosaka's head isn't there. Jesus fucking... Nothing remains where Kuzuki's blow hit its mark.
キャスター同様、判断を誤ったな、エミヤ。
I can't raise my head. I can't look at Kuzuki. I'm just like a student who's unable to answer his question in a classroom. I can't even walk. I stand stock still.
人を殺したのはこれで2人目だが。
It's about to be 3, right? A footstep. A killer called Kuzuki Soichiro slowly makes his way towards me.
やはり何の考えも浮かばないな。
Yeah. Smack. With a ridiculous sound, he pierces straight through my chest. Yeah. So that's a thing. Yeah, I'll take the advice. Yeah.
はーい、みんな元気？ちょっとした気の緩みから大惨事、あっけなくデッドしちゃったシロを救うタイガー道場第19回。
So I see Rin hiding back there.
今回は特別ゲスト、非当番のリンをお呼びしています。
Flying Head Tribe. Okay.
リンさん、気分はどうですか？
Probably not very good.
シロ、ぶっちぎる。素敵だ。気持ちはわかりますが、抑えて抑えて。
Yeah.
要はあれよね。リンさんよりセーバーちゃんを優先したシローの行動が業務上過失致死になってしまったわけでした。まあでもしょうがないわよね。リンさんは女としての魅力でセーバーちゃんに劣ってたから、ここ一番で守ってもらえなかったわけだし。
I mean, I can't deny that.
勝負は時の運。次はこうならないように可愛い女の子に徹しなさい。でもシローも反省すること。この状況ならセーバーちゃんより東坂さんを優先するべきなんだから。
Yeah, I know.
セーバーちゃんを見捨てるのは心苦しいだろうけど、ここは心を鬼にして東坂さんでも守ってあげなさいね。
Taiga, you're talking mad shit for head bonk distance. Or for someone being in head bonk distance.
いや、首が動いた。
リンさん、つかぬことをお聞きしますが、どこに行かれるのでしょう？ちょっとそこまでシロを殺しに。
But we're already dead. Unless you're going to go kill him in another route. Like, hey, hold up. That timeline version of him still alive. Go fuck him up.
逃げて、おじいちゃん逃げて。
やっぱり素敵だ。
Okay. Alright. Protect Tosaka. I'll protect Rin. Saber isn't dead yet. Even though Kuzuki was an unexpected monster, Saber hasn't lost yet. And besides, Caster shouldn't be able to finish Saber off. I put strength into my grip. I glare at Kuzuki so as not to miss even his blinking. The instant he faces Tosaka, I slide myself in between them. Knowing Tosaka, I bet she'll jump instantly to the side to shoot Kuzuki. There's no time to do so. It happens in an instant. The instant I think Kuzuki's body wavered, he is in front of Tosaka. She's astonished, but Tosaka instantly points her hand at Kuzuki. But the right hand that almost pierced Saber's neck strikes Tosaka right in her chest. But this time we should be close enough to stop him from decapitating her, right? Well, definitely, I know that for a fact, but you know. Time stops for Tosaka. She's hit right in the center of her body and has her breath stopped. That's it. As she cannot breathe, she can't cast her spell, and as most of her as most of her ability as a mag is cut off. She managed to instantly jump back, so the attack only stopped her breath. But the next attack, even though she jumped back, it's only about a meter or so. Such a distance. It's not even considered a retreat against Kuzuki. Yeah, get him. I move in between them. Using my wooden sword as a shield, I face Kuzuki, who's about to attack Tosaka. He thrusts his fist. I can't see it? How did Saber avoid such a... I desperately protect my left side. I hear a heavy sound, and the sound of my wooden sword breaking. I see Kuzuki getting ready for his next attack. I'll die. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, man. Here we go. I feel it instinctively. My strengthened wooden sword was like metal. If he can destroy it in one blow, he can destroy any part of my body. I can't stop him. Tosuka's coughing painfully behind me. I can't see his attacks, and my only weapon was destroyed. Monka ass, dude. His fist accurately goes for my temple. And Miyashiro will die from that hammer-like attack. I'll die if I don't stop it. A weapon. I can't match him. I'll need a strong weapon to make up for the vast difference in our powers. It closes in on my brain. I imagine myself dying. No. If that happens, I'll die if I can't stop it. A weapon. I need a weapon. Okay, Master Chief. A weapon that he can't destroy. Not a quickly furnished weapon like wooden sword, but a proven, strong weapon. The finest quality at that. A weapon undeserved by me. Yes, the weapons he carries would surely...
Torres. Oh.
Then I'll make them. I'll make them even if it's impossible. I'll make them no matter what the consequences may be. I make myself believe that strengthening and reproduction, things that already exist and things that do not already exist, are similar. That's right. There's no time to think. Fake them no matter what. It doesn't matter if something gets destroyed in the process. I don't care even if it's just a fake. Hurry. Forget everything. Don't I know that I'm the only one who'll be killed? That I'm not the only one who'll be killed. If I can't stop it, Tosuka will. No way, huh? No way, huh? That spectacle. Tosuka speaks out for me. A deep voice. Is that Kuzuki's voice? Something might have happened to my ears, as I can't hear properly. No, not only my ears, but the senses of my limbs are too weak. Only my right eye is functioning. I watch the approaching fist. I observe as someone else's action blocks the attack. My arms feel hollow. Even though I have no feeling, I hear my nerves tearing off. In my hands are his twin swords. Yang sword Kansho and Yin sword Bakuya. The names of the swords. Even though they're haphazardly reproduced, the swords still present their existences to the wielder. But I'm sorry. I can't project you guys perfectly with my skills. Oh yeah, Kuzuki's like... We spring apart. The twin swords that parried 30 attacks break as if saying they cannot take any more. It's not because they lost against Kuzuki's fists. The swords disappeared because I couldn't maintain their image. The twin swords must have been unexpected, as Kuzuki shows his hesitation for the first time. Then, a strong wind is created in the intersection.
Saber!
I look toward the wall. Saber must have felt that she's standing up. Caster's backing away from her. Yes, that's why it was a mistake. Even though she was defeated, Saber still had her powers, so there's no way Saber, who has powerful magic resistance, could be cornered by Caster. It's Kuzuki's role to finish Saber off. But Caster made a mistake. She must have been planning something, but that extra thinking caused her to lose out on her perfect chance. Kuzuki retreats. He stands as if to protect Castor and...
ここまでだ。引くぞ、キャスター。
He makes the precise decision. Okay.
マスター。いいえ、セイバーは手負いです。あなたなら先ほどのように。
二度通じる相手ではない。侮ったのは私の方だったな。あと一芸手を凝らすべきだった。
Yeah. Kuzuki's right. Saber was cornered because Kuzuki's techniques were too odd. But that's only up to now. I can't cope with it no matter how many times I receive them. But Saber is already used to the attacks. The main point of a tactic is not to have a concrete shape. Even though they're strong, Kuzuki's attacks are too odd, so they're easily seen through. Therefore, they must be fatal on the first strike. That is the difference between a technique that is trained to an art, and an action that is trained to the utmost limits.
わかりましたわ、宗一郎。ええ、サーバントである以上、マスターの命令には従わないといけませんものね。
Yeah. Who was that directed at? Castor's robe flutters as she finishes. There's nothing after that. Huh. The bluish-purple robe circles Kuzuki, and as if through sorcery, they disappear without a trace.
Yarareta. いくらなんでもこうなったらクズキは竜道寺から降りてこない。
After Castor and Kuzuki disappear, without caring for her wounded chest, Tosaka grits her teeth in regret. I understand how Tosaka feels. Since we attacked them, Kuzuki will now stay in the Ryuda Temple. So we'll have to go attack their territory for her to defeat Castor. But the Ryuda Temple has a gate watcher called Assassin, and Kuzuki and Castor aren't easy enemies either. We'll lose if we just attack recklessly. But we have to go to the Ryudo Temple if we want to defeat Castor.
リン、忠告しますが、あの寺はサーバントにとって鬼門です。アーチャーを動員したところで、力押しでは勝機は薄い。私だってあの山がどれぐらい変化ぐらい分かってる。悔しいからってすぐに追いかけたりしないし、あなたのマスターを強攻策になんか巻き込まないわ。では、キャスターを撃つのは諦めると。
Oh, we didn't say that.
冗談。やられっぱなしは性に合わないし、何よりキャスターは放っておけない。そのあたり、あなたのマスターも同意見だと思うけど。
She asks by looking at me. Saber must have followed Tosaka's example, since she looks as if she's asking me whether that's the case.
当たり前だ。いつまでもあの二人を放ってはおけない。キャスターは魔力集めをやめないだろうし、マスターであるクズキも止めないと言った。なら、二人を倒すだけだ。
Have to go give him a beatdown.
竜道寺にはアサシンもいるようだけど、キャスターのマスターであるクズキを倒せばことは済む。
そうね。クズキ先生がおとなしくレイジを消させてくれるとは思えないけど、とにかく取り押さえればなんとかなる。当面はこっちも作戦を立てるしかないわけだけど。
Yeah. What else can we do? Then, I don't know why, but Tosaka suddenly...
それよりエミヤ君、さっきのは何？あなたの魔術って強化だけじゃなかったの？
She asks me with a serious expression. Huh? Does she mean reproducing Archer's swords? Well, I'm still surprised myself, but I don't think she should glare at me for it.
黙ってないで答えなさいよ。前に言ったわよね。俺が使える魔術は強化だけだって。
Well, yeah, you see, what happened was...
いや、そうだけど、初めにできたのが投影で、そっちは効率が悪いから強化にしろって教えられたんだ。あれ、こんなの言わなかったか、俺。
言ってない。頭にくるぐらい聞いてない。
Okay. She glares at me. I don't know why, but Tosaka is really pissed. I mean...
じゃあ聞くけど、あなた、投影魔術は今回が初めてじゃないのね。
No?
ああ、そうなるかな。強化の鍛錬に失敗した時、仕切り直すためによくやってた。でも、さっきみたいに役に立つものを投影できるわけじゃない。
Yeah, okay, buddy.
なんていうか、外見は似せられるけど、中身は空っぽだったんだ。
中身は空っぽ？何？外観だけしか複製しないってこと？
いや、ちゃんと中身も考えてはいるんだけど、うまくいかなかった。だから自分でも驚いてる。イメージしたものは本物には及ばないんだけど、さっきのは真に迫ってたからな。
Yeah, I wonder why. What's funny is in the first few days he makes offhand comment in the chat about how he makes copies of things to calm down. I failed strength, I think. Oh yeah, he does. I haven't actually like fully watched the first 3 days since the Fate route, so I completely forgot about that.
じゃあエミヤ君、あなたは強化より先に投影を習得したってこと？
Yeah?
習得っていうより、それしかできなかったんだって。親父はそれじゃ何の役にも立たないから、目先を変えて強化にしろって。
そうね。私でもきっとそうさせたわ。
But seeing what happened just now makes you change your mind?
でもおかしな話よね。アーチャーの剣をあれだけ長時間複製できるくせに、普通のものは投影できない。属性が限られているのかな。汎用性はないけど、ある事柄に関してのみ優れた魔術師ってのもいるし。
Tosaka starts thinking by herself. She doesn't even look at me.
とりあえず今日は帰りましょう。セイバーも自己回復に魔力を使ったようだし、休ませてあげないと。
And she goes home like that. Okay. Oh, that was abrupt. I'm surprised Saber doesn't comment on it though. Yeah. There's no one at the house. The hallway's dead silent. My ears might still be screwed up as I can't even hear my own footsteps. The numbness in my limbs won't go away, and I don't feel like I'm stepping on the ground. Surprised that I can still walk in this condition, I go with Saber to my room. I think you're in worse condition, Shiro.
あんなひどい傷を負ったんだしさ。
I talk to Saber once we get to my room.
いいえ、私の方は問題ありません。回復のために魔力を消費しましたが、まだ十分に補えるレベルです。
Yeah, she knows he's not feeling great.
それよりシロ、あなたの方こそ体に異常はないのですか？
いや、別に大丈夫だぞ。まだ手足が重いけど、筋肉痛みたいなものだし、 明日になれば楽になってるさ。
You know, lying to her is not a good thing to do, right?
わかりました。ですが、もし体が痛むようでしたら、声をかけてください。
ね。セイバーこそ何かあったら起こしてくれ。夜分に腹が減ったんなら夜食でも何でも作る。
I can't provide magical energy for her, so all I can do is make some food to cheer her up.
シロ、くれぐれも無理はしないように。
Okay. Saber goes to the next room.
そうだな。おとなしく寝るか。
Probably, yeah. I should probably do that, yeah. I set my futon down and lay on it. My limbs are a bit numb. Might be the effect of magic I'm not used to doing, as I feel like I'll pass out if I let my guard down.
なんだ。本当に。
You really shouldn't have lied to Saber. I mean, she probably saw through the lie, but... I guess... I'm tired. The ringing in my ears annoys me. But I think I can still get a good night's sleep. Oh, Shiro. Shiro. I squeeze the futon. It feels like hot metal is coming up my throat. Every muscle, every bone in my body is messed up. I hear a grinding sound with my numb ears. The sound of creaking bones is coming from within me. What don't they like? My bones are twitching as if to complain to me, and my ribs are shaking as if to burst out of my body. Pain runs throughout my body. My whole body is pushed down by a great force, but the pain is coming from within. It's condensed in a small place, but the contradiction is that my body is expanding. Top of my futon. I wiggle around like a bug and try to bear the unknown pain. My brain's burning. My brain must not be able to endure the pain, as it's like a sauna now. I don't care if this is compensation for magic over my level, or if this is the abnormality Saber was talking about. But for some reason, I don't want to ask Saber for help. You fucking idiot. I don't want to worry her, and I have to be responsible for what I did. What you did was stop yourself and Rin from getting murdered. I suppress my moaning as I sweat. The clock I look at with my vague mind says it's not yet midnight. I should be able to escape this pain if I sleep, but I'm sure the pain will wake me up even if I do. I'm going into a daze. My mind's boiling up. The pain should go away once the sun comes up. But until then, I have to bear this pain for about 7 hours, and this fact by itself seems like a bad dream. Shiro.